Hey everybody! So I'm back and I'm going to show you guys how I highlight. If you know me in real life, oh my gosh, I'm all about the glow. Okay, so let's get started. So obviously I've already applied foundation, I put concealer on, blush, and bronzer, and I set my face. The only area of my face that I didn't set is right here on the cheekbones because I'm going to start with a cream product and I want it to blend really well. So first I'm going to start with a Jouer highlighter, and this one's in Tiare. And honestly, it's such a good highlighter. It's really pretty. It has a gold tone to it. So what I'm going to do is take my finger. I usually just take my ring finger and get some product. And then I start right here and I just do it on this cheekbone area. And I use my finger for this part just because I want it to really melt into the skin. And I'm really fair and it looks really good on me. And it would look really good on tan and darker skin tones too. So for me, I like to take it from here all the way to here. Alright. And then I like to highlight the nose too, so I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of the nose, and I just use my finger for that. It's about to get real highlighted up in here. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the powder highlight, and this one is Champagne Pop by Becca. So pretty. So this has like more of a peachy tint to it, and for this, I like to use like a big fluffy brush. One of my favorites is the Morphe 504 brush. Alright, so I'm just going to tap my brush in it, and honestly I'm going to pick up a lot, and I'm just going to go over exactly where I put the cream. So all the way down here, all the way up here, and this is where like kind of comes to life. You're like, okay, I'm seeing it, I'm seeing it. So this is definitely not for everyone. I think I'm like definitely over the top with this. I'm not gonna lie, I know it. I know I'm extra. I know this is a lot for everybody, but I got a lot of requests on like how I highlight, why is it so bright, what do you use, how do you use it. Okay, so you can definitely stop here. Like this is a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like this is a lot. But yeah, we're gonna keep going too. So next, I'm going to use Lou-Manizer by the Balm. You guys saw this in my last video, but it's like so amazing. So this one's perfect for like light to medium skin tones. It's super icy. Here, I'll swatch it too. It's just like the prettiest thing ever. So what I'm going to do with this is highlight the highlight. And this is just something I made up a couple weeks ago. Like in my head, I was like, that's what I'm gonna name it. So instead of just placing this all over, I'm just gonna take like the center of where like the light really hits, and I'm gonna highlight that part. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna take a smaller brush. So this was the first brush we used. It's like that big fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. This is a fan brush. This is Bdellium Tools 925. And everybody needs a fan brush. If you like to highlight, you need these two brushes. Like, heck yeah, girlfriend, you need these. For sure. So anyways, so we're going to go in with this, and the same thing, I'm just going to dip it in my product. And I'm going to take it more in the center this time, and just wiggle it back and forth. And honestly, it's going to be so freaking bright, you're just going to like look in the mirror and be like, ah, shook. But that's the point, y'all. That is the point of highlighting, is to be shook. And then I always go back in with like a sponge and just make sure everything's blended. Alright, and then I also like to put this in my inner corners too. And that just helps it like pop like crazy. And honestly, I usually do blush last, but just for the purpose of this video, I put some on already. But you can go back in with your blush brush too, and just make sure everything is perfectly blended. I go in with like Fix Plus, and then I just like target right this area just to wet it and intensify it. That highlight though, woo, woo, woo. Also, leave a comment down below on the next video you guys want to see from me.